not actually mourning this motherfucker's death, are we?
Shots fired!
Has the planet gone mad?
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Clark going crazy. Back at it with another one. Before we get into this one, I just want to thank my first 5 subscribers for starting off the community. To everybody that gave me a thumbs up, took the time to watch, I appreciate you from the bottom to the top. Let's go.
So I was just made aware of this 1990s freckle occurrence, I guess.
What? Government
so apparently,
issue freckle?
people born before the year 2000 have a freckle on their left.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is just another way of letting you know that they watching whatever the hell you do on your cell phone. So it's been confirmed that iOS 26 will now freeze your FaceTime video calls if it detects nudity. Like, what the fuck you doing watching for anyway? Like, ain't that invasion of privacy?
Absolutely.
Now, it goes on to say one of the features you will be able to use with iOS 26, now only available in the development beta, is protecting your privacy during video calls. Your iPhone
Can't send no
can
more
now
nudes.
automatically
No more
pause
nudes.
the FaceTime call if it detects someone undressing or showing nudity. But you will be given a message: the audio and video of this call has been paused because it may be showing sensitive content. If you're feeling uncomfortable, you should consider ending the call. Like, who came up with this update and why? People know what the hell they doing if they decide to get nude on their motherfucking FaceTime. That's just another way to say these motherfuckers watching what the fuck we doing. Now, I don't know if you can bypass the update, but just keep in mind, they watching.
Nice
jump, dude.
I've done this.
That was impressive. I gotta say, I saw you on the camera.
Alright, first of all, I've done that because I used to drive for Amazon. So I've definitely done that, okay? But I'm kind of upset that the guy's just like, oh, nice jump. Like this entertaining. Like, you know I was coming, right? With a package? Put your dog away. You know what I'm saying? Why you got your dog out? You know I'm coming. I don't know your dog. Y'all need to put y'all dogs away when you know you got a package coming, man. Respect the delivery man. That shit ain't funny. Oh, nice jump, dude. I bet you he wouldn't get another package from me.
Look at this guy. Here.
Oh, what are you doing?
Is it later? Walk back.
What's up, Dad? What's up?
What we need to do now is get focused. Stop. You're a problem.
A swordfish? Could have took his whole eye out. That's crazy.
Just before 10 a.m. today, Clearwater Fire and Rescue along with the Clearwater Police Department responded to a house in the 1000 block of El Dorado Avenue for a medical related call. Terry Bollea, also known as Hulk Hogan, died at 11:17 a.m.
In what has been a surprising week when it comes to the 1980s Hollywood celebrities, many have expressed they feel they've lost their childhood heroes. Following the deaths of Malcolm Jamal Warner and Ozzy Osbourne earlier this week, Hulk Hogan was reported dead at the age of 71 due to cardiac arrest. Now, Hogan's death would receive a much more mixed response than Warner or Osbourne, as they were reminded of the racist remarks that came from Hogan when he was alive. And of course, as usual, the internet had no problem reminding folks.
We're not actually mourning this motherfucker's death, are we?
Unfortunately for Mike Epps, he would be included as the comedian began getting backlash for sharing a tribute photo of Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, and Malcolm Jamal Warner, surrounded by clouds insinuating all three men are now resting peacefully in heaven. Epps' Instagram caption read, "Bless them in the spirit." Now, after that was shared, several social media users under Epps' post would remind him that one of those men is not like the other two. One social media user would simply write to Epps, "Delete this. We only mourning Malcolm." Another social media user would agree and say, this ain't it, fam. While one more would write, "The F is you doing, Mike?"
Care about this? You think we give a we don't care?
Oh, Hulk Hogan died. Maybe we can get Kid Rock next.
Come on, man. God. Come on, man. What? Yo, look at all these people, bro.
Goodbye.
Yo, look at all these people celebrating this man's death, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Better known as Hulk Hogan, has passed on, and I, for one, am happy about it.
If you haven't heard, Hulk Hogan had a heart attack last night. All that hatred balled up in his chest. All that finally did its job. Took a long time. Took way too long, in my opinion. And for anybody who's like, the left is celebrating the passing, how dare... F*** him, you, and your mother, okay? I just want you to know that from the bottom of my spirit.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Cancel culture needs to be canceled. It needs to stop. When do we become so desensitized that when somebody die, we talk shit about it? Who raised you? I get it. He might have been a racist, right? You know, it is what it is. But that don't mean you celebrate when somebody die. That's petty. Two wrongs don't make a right, right? That's crazy. You know what I mean? What happened to forgiveness? Somebody did some shit 10 years ago. You still mad about it today? That looks crazy, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I get it. Dude says some racist shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? He wouldn't be the first. He ain't gonna be the last. But that's bad karma. That's that Final Destination karma. That shit coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that. I'm a spiritual person, so I don't know. You do what you want to do, but I just think that's bad juju. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you.
Backpack, 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 backpack. Dabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dabba-dibba-doo. Everything that you might need, I got it right for you.
What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, I do music. I'm a music producer. You know, just so we get to know each other. I'm actually a music producer, and I used to want to be in the music industry. Not anymore. Not getting a deal. I do independent music and all that, but I used to want to be signed, $1 million deal, record label, all that, right? And then you see stuff like that. You see the humiliation rituals and all that they gotta do to keep they record deal and live their life, and I'm good on that, man. I'm good on that.
Leonardo DiCaprio is allegedly hiding his face because his nose is so damaged from Coca-Cola use.
It's called cocaine.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
So that's why we always see him wearing a mask or covering his face with a hat. This permanent A-list actor doesn't have to bend the knee. He just sends his girlfriend off to play with the emperor's wife, and the actor can get whatever he wants. He really should take care of that Coca-Cola'd out nose, though, so he doesn't always have to wear a mask.
Have it under control.
Yo, she's stupid. She said that Coca-Cola'd out nose. Yo, shout out to DiCaprio, man. Take care of yourself, brother. Let me find out Leonardo's really living that Wolf on Wall Street life, the Wolf of Wall Street. He really doing that. Ooh. Stay off of that Coca-Cola.
They lied to us, man. They lied to us. Bro, I remember I was doing drugs, man, because I thought it was cool. I was drinking because I thought it was cool. I go to a club, man. I'm like, man, I don't want to look weird. I don't want to look lame. Let me grab some alcohol. Let me grab a shot. Until I realized, man, it's more power in saying no. Fact. They respect you better when you can say no. Nah, he don't drink, man. He different. He a different cat, man. He can't do that, man. He got to wake up in the morning, man. He's so disciplined. I don't know how he do it, but he motivate me to keep being disciplined. I don't care how fine she is. Nah, baby, I don't drink. No, I don't go out during the week. Sticking to principles. Sticking to what you do. I don't care how much clout he got. I don't care how much status he got. Nah, bro, I don't believe in that, fam. I'm not doing that. Some of y'all niggas that do anything and everything because a nigga got some followers on the gram. I stick by myself before I go outside of what I do. I'll be alone, fam, before I go outside of myself.
Message!
Take a picture of yourself in ChatGPT and say, tell me how my health is. It diagnoses you. So I did that. I took a picture and it said, you have rings around your eyes from lack of sleep. You probably have bad allergies. You look like you're vitamin D deficient and you're dehydrated based on your lips. Everything they said was spot on, and it's unbelievable how accurate it is.
What in the cannibalism did I just watch? KFC released this commercial, and it's probably the weirdest, maybe the most disturbing commercial I have ever seen. This commercial starts with this dude walking around the woods, and he makes eye contact with this chicken, and this is where things start to get really weird. This girl starts coming in and takes him to this cult-like ritual that's going on where they gather around, come down from the trees, and they raise him up in the air. After this, everyone just runs away, and then this massive egg comes, and it looks like they're worshiping this golden egg. You know. And then eventually the girl walks this man to the lake, which is actually gravy because the commercial is called All Hail Gravy. He grabs this man, puts him inside the gravy until he can no longer breathe. You can see the bubbles stop, so he's clearly unalived. She pulls him back up. Yo. And he's a fried piece of whatever the heck they call it, chicken. I mean, call it truth in plain sight.
Yo, what
call
is
this
this,
just
man?
a joke. Call it clickbait.
What is this? For a commercial,
weird.
they're doing a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just weird. Who's still eating KFC in 2025? Let me know in the comments, man. Y'all still out here eating fast food? KFC?
This right here, folks, is why you need to get your own food out in the woods in the wild, baby, or grow it. They're not even calling them tomatoes anymore. It's a biolocue.
Oh, what?
We ain't in Latin America. This organic means that the rest of the store, the PLU number is 4. Throw it out the door. This right here, these are 9. 9 is fine. You can wash the pesticide off. Conventionally grown means that it's systemically introduced through the roots and that you cannot wash it off because the pesticide, herbicide, and insecticide is within it. Oh, you want another example of things to stay away from in the grocery store, you ask? Read your ingredients. That right there, do you see what that says? Yep, I'm talking about that canola oil.
Oh,
when it's superheated like they do in the manufacturing process, it's really bad for you because it oxidizes. For those of you who do not know what oxidation means, think of rust in your tubes. Just so y'all know, I am New Boot Goofin' by Cal. They sent me a pair of boots because of my ice fishing video on YouTube. And don't worry, we're gonna throw some things in here that are actually helpful for you to get at a grocery store if you don't wanna be poisoned. For example, one of them is soup, not this soup. So we'll come back to that in a second.
Look at all them damn ingredients, man.
Feel free to pause the screen at any time if you want to pause and actually read those ingredients. And that is one of the biggest cheat codes that you can use in a grocery store is reading the label.
Less is more. Less is better.
Some of the things like cheese, you're not going to be able to just read the label. You're actually going to have to look up the manufacturing process to find out that they put wood chips in there.
Wood chips?
So this especially pisses me off. This is marketed to our children as a country, and it's got more ingredients than Czechoslovakia has in its full name. When you're talking about sodium sterol lactate, aka acid in your gut microbiome. Everything in this aisle is a simple sugar that's going to spike your blood sugar, make you a pre-diabetic. However, there are some good alternatives. As you can see here, the ingredients are all organic. Cane sugar, apple cider, strawberry juice, poppy for the win. Oh, and this one right here tastes like Dr. Pepper. If only all these people knew what they're putting into their bodies, but it's not their fault. This is what our country has, is our regulatory agencies, our EPA, USDA, and everything in between would rather sacrifice our health and our well-being for the profit margins in all of this food.
Always sacrifice.
As promised, here is a trustable soup. This is Amy's soup. Check out those ingredients. Everything makes sense. Nothing is hard to sound out, and you can grow all of that in a garden. That's a good sign. If you guys are interested in more in this information of growing your own food, you can grow your own food using grow kits. I ship nationwide to anybody that wants to. And you can also check out my hunting and fishing and camping content on YouTube. Also, my bigger TikTok account is called Blom Treezy. That's her last name, BLOHM And you can also check out our website, growingfruition.com, GROWINGFRUIT, like the fruit, ION, all one word, .com.
People in 2025 are saying put down the groceries and pass me the Meow Mix because now cat food is now cheaper than human food. Prices have gotten so out of hand, now people are buying canned cat food for dinner. This guy is going around and showing us his favorite cat.
No, we're not. I'm not eating cat food. The prices ain't that bad. What are we talking about? What's he talking about?
Prices have gotten so out of hand, now people are buying canned cat food for dinner. This guy is going around and showing us his favorite cat meals, and you know, just in case if you want to try some.
I've been eating cat food to save money on food lately, and I can show you some of my favorites. That's a good one.
He said that's a good one.
Where's he from, y'all? I want to know where's he from.
Yeah, I want to know where's he from too, because we don't do that. We're not eating cat food, bro. Like, times ain't never been that hard.
I couldn't wait. If I want a treat, I'll have some of these. These are pretty good. Can't go wrong with party mix, though. I love eating cat.
And I'm gonna tell you this is nothing new, y'all. I've actually heard of people eating animal food. This guy right here, he might be a furry or whatever they're calling it nowadays. You know, those people playing cosplaying as animals. So take precaution. But the fact that people are reverting to eating animal food, have you guys seen the price of soda now, y'all? Look at this. This is crazy.
12 motherfucking 99. I know these ain't the damn cheap grocery prices y'all voted for. Selling your soul to an orange fucking piece of shit. $12.99 for a 12 pack. That's more than a damn $1 a can. And that's on sale.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm good with fasting. But yeah, would y'all do it, y'all? Let me know down in the comments below. Like and follow and share for more videos like this. Let's get it. Peace in. He says this is for dinner. Yeah, I'm out of here.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, you know, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no
26-year-old Afeni Muhammad in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Muhammad fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that.
Due to the suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife, the judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-through portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Hold on. So, from what I understand, this cop right here, I don't know if he's pulling up to serve a warrant or what, because he's real paranoid. He real paranoid because apparently acorns dropped off the tree, and I guess they hit a car, and the ping, ping, ping made him think he was getting shot at. And he went crazy.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Hopefully he's fired.
You know.
Yo! She just trying to see if you're okay.
I'm hit! What? I'm hit! In the car! I ain't shot through the car!
He's dramatic, bro.
Terrifying video tonight from Lee May. A homeowner shared this video of two young men pulling out guns and opening fire in the middle of the street. This happened in the middle of the day this week on Dammert Avenue. No one was hurt. Tonight, St. Louis County Police are still looking for those two gunmen.
Crazy, man. It's getting crazy out here because that look like it's broad daylight in a nice suburb that don't even look like the projects, that don't look like the hood. That looks like a nice suburb. and they just out there broad day letting it fly. Bang, bang, bang. That's crazy.
Akon City, Africa's promised real-life Wakanda, has just been abandoned permanently. This is what it was supposed to look like next year, and this is what it looks like today. So what the hell went so wrong?
People sometimes will write articles about something like this could never happen in Africa. It's been 2 years, the construction hasn't started. I hear that all the time. We're building a city. You don't build a city in 24 hours.
Turns out, a city can't be built in 7 years either. Because rewind back to 2018, rapper Akon announced that he was going to build a $6 billion futuristic city on the Atlantic coast of Senegal, the country where he spent a lot of time growing up. And the plan was revolutionary. It would run on 100% sustainable energy, have cutting-edge smart city infrastructure. Its sole medium of exchange would be a cryptocurrency called Acoin. And most importantly, the city would serve as a symbol for what was actually possible for Africa's future. And Senegal themselves, they were hyped. They even asked the people that were currently living on that land to move. In exchange for a fee, of course, also a fee that still to this day they claim has never been paid. And that's where the first cracks in Akon City begin. Because 3 years after its initial announcement, local residents started reporting that aside from a single ceremonial foundation stone, virtually no construction had begun. Now, Akon said it was the pandemic, and look, hey, 2020, it screwed the whole world over. But then came the scam allegations. In 2022, Akon's former business partner asked a New York judge to freeze Akon's assets and also filed a $4 million lawsuit claiming that Akon City displayed many of the trademark characteristics of a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme. However, despite this, Akon remained positive. He took the nearly $1 million settlement on the chin and kept insisting Akon City is 100,000% moving forward, and the critics are gonna look super stupid when it's built. But the years kept rolling around. By the end of 2023, The Guardian went to Akon City and they found no more than a mere skeleton of one building and some cattle and goats grazing on its overgrown fields. No roads, no housing, solar farms, or towers like he had promised by the end of that year. Then 2024 rolled around and even Senegal at this point was getting pissed. They gave Akon 2 weeks to begin meaningful construction or they would start taking away the land. Problem is, crypto went into a bear market and Acoin wasn't doing so well. In fact, today it is down 100%. And that was a big financial pillar, especially to repay investors. So that, coupled with the lack of progress and missed payments, was the final nail in the coffin. Akon once said, "My goal is to try and build something that people deem impossible in Africa." And unfortunately, for the entire continent, he proved people right. Because this week they announced the Akon City project no longer exists, and Akon himself will instead work on something more realistic.
Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. What has Tyler Perry got going on now? You know, Cat Williams told us about this a long time ago. He said all lies will be exposed. No one's going to get away with what they've been doing. Could Tyler Perry be one of them? Tyler Perry is now being sued for over $260 million by Oval actor Derek Dixon. Dixon claims that he dealt with a series of assaults by Tyler Perry, including text messages, and one time in 2020 when he went over to Tyler Perry's house and Tyler grabbed him by the throat and says, "Man, look how excited you got." Dixon claims that he kept all of this to himself in fear of Tyler Perry, or in fear that Tyler Perry would kill off his character in the show. Now, I felt that Tyler Perry's friendship choice was a bit interesting. Oprah Winfrey, John Legend, P. Diddy, Usher. Those friendships didn't really portray the man that Tyler Perry claimed to be. Here are some articles I found in the past that made me go, Like back in 2022, Al Rashid Coles was arrested for a bomb threat at Tyler Perry Studios. I thought, what could Tyler Perry have possibly have done to someone to make them want to blow up his production studio? And then I found an article where Steve Minch, the president of Tyler Perry Studios, tragically passed away when the plane that he was piloting crashed in Florida. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds all too familiar to me. Could this be someone who wants money and just wants to ruin a good man's reputation? Or are people finally standing up against Hollywood celebrities who have abused their power?
People are noticing black shadow figures behind Kevin Hart and his freak-off buddies. How many do you see?
Get the fuck out of here.
What are you doing?
Staggering amount of satanic Hollywood sellouts, all paying respect to their Lord and Master, all doing the same thing over and over and over again. And this really should help. wake people up.
Everybody.
Right? This is a ridiculous amount of fallen angel worship and an overwhelming amount of evidence, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you may recognize a lot of these people, some may not, right? But the point will be made clear that these people are not to be put on pedestals and worshipped like the fallen angels before them, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. You know, Alice Cooper. I did a 3-part series on him, right? And that freak Marilyn Manson and his sellout Goonies buddy. And Princess Leia. Yeah. Janet Jackson. Prince. Muhammad Ali. I also found one with Muhammad Ali in a very clever photograph with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right? Hey, Arnold doesn't care about your freedom. Right? Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Ronnie James Dio. I saw him twice, so I could easily do a video on Ronnie James Dio. Robert Downey, the Iron Mason.
It's an occult world, man. If you know, you know. Everything's spiritual. Everything's spiritual. Don't get it twisted. In this world, everything's spiritual. Everything is energy. Everything is spiritual. Everything is symbolism. If you know, you know. If you don't,
Wrestling personality here, Rhea Ripley, I believe it is. She's making it very clear. Hunter, oh, he's something. Now, if you look him up, you'll find that he admitted to selling his soul. Charlie Sheen, do you think he's still winning, ladies and gentlemen? All right, we'll zip through some of these real fast here. Look at this. Osiris Risen on speed dial, just to show you how ridiculous this is. All right, Michael Jackson. Oh, Johnny Depp. All right, watch my Alice Cooper Exposed series. In part 2, you'll see everything you need to know about the satanic sellout, Johnny Depp.
There's this really sketchy video of Kim K. People are saying she took Marilyn Monroe's hair for voodoo rituals. What the?
What is this?
That is Marilyn's hair. In the video, she says, I'm about to do some crazy voodoo with this.
What?
Yeah, she literally says it. Videos, yeah, she literally says it.
Going to do some crazy voodoo that I want wait. And I channel her.
I don't know if you've seen the pictures she's done before where she tried to like look in her attire, she wore the same coats and everything like that. Now she took it a step further, fam. After nearly 2 years of waiting, paying $4.2 million, Kim Kardashian receives a lock of Marilyn Monroe's hair.
What is this?
That is Marilyn's hair. So. Look what she says, look at that.
You can clone her.
Whoa,
I can clone her.
I'm literally going to do some crazy voodoo. And I channel her.
Channel her. Oh no. No, but back it though. She's joking. Yeah. But look, she's not.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I think that the Kardashians might be witches, man. I think they're covering the witches, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I don't know. I absolutely believe that she's gonna go home and do some magic. You know what I mean? Absolutely. She ain't playing.
And when Justin was on the Ellen talk show, and it was a special episode where Demi Lovato was actually interviewing him, and he said that he believes his marriage to Haley was arranged marriage.
How did you and Haley meet? In the early mornings of a Today Show taping, her dad dragged her out of bed in the morning. I think it was an arranged marriage, I'm pretty sure.
She looked just like her
back now,
father,
like it was
man.
definitely an arranged marriage. Like they set this whole thing up since like she was raised Christian. She's like, oh, I want to, introduce you to Justin and his mom. They have similar values and believe the same thing. We think you guys will be good friends. It was definitely an arranged marriage.
I think that this clip is so funny because it actually seems like he's realizing it as he's talking about it. He's just like, yeah, the first time we met was at the Today Show. And, am I in an arranged marriage? It's very interesting.
Justin Bieber's sending the world a subliminal message because the photo he just posted is currently going viral, and it's a picture of shipping containers, and under that is a picture of a baby. And if you swipe back, it's a childhood photo of him. Now the caption is, I got anger issues too, but I want to grow and not react so much. Shake my head. Now people are thinking maybe this is a subliminal message. Maybe he's trying to raise awareness. I mean, Justin Bieber is known for his subliminal messages in his music, especially with the music video Yummy. I mean, it starts off as kids performing for adults at a dinner party, and as time goes on, he becomes the main event, and as the music video ends, he's left alone with an old man, and his plate is a picture of him as a child, and it says Yummy. There's also the music video of Where Are You Now, which is literally thousands of pictures, and it's sped up so quick where you can't see it, but every time you pause, you can see a new picture of art, and it's usually all pretty dark. This is just a few examples. There's a lot more that goes much more in depth, but the Instagram photo he posted on his profile, it's very odd, and I'm wondering if it's something that we need to be concerned about.
Shout out to Justin, man. It's heartbreaking to see his I don't want to say downfall, but just what he's going through since being in the industry. It's obvious. Like, he used to be a real upbeat young kid, super talented, and then like after decades in the industry, look at what he is now. Look at how you know what I'm saying? He definitely got the trauma. Like, something happened, bro. But shout out to Justin, man.
We have something to tell y'all. We're not the real us. Stop glitching. Stop glitching. We're not the real us.
It's amazing how they literally put the truth right in front of your face in 2025, and still people just completely forget about what they just showed you. Think about this, right? These robots and these masks, by the way, and don't forget that they are decades, literal decades farther. I mean, what we could even believe that they have, and now they're showing us this while they have artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence going on, these masks, and all the weird things we've been seeing on the TV lately. You know, they're really weird.
Too real. Look too real. You can't tell nowadays, man.
Should not be there.
You can't tell.
Pretty crazy, right? And of course, it's all for entertainment, but wait till you see the end on just how amazing it looks. Entertainment. But what if these things are all over the place in front of us on the TV and we just had no idea? Also, we only ever see the front of these people as well. Just throwing that out there for no reason at all.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though if you think about it. What if the news people ain't real people? What if the news people ain't real people? What if they're just those robots with masks on? Yo, a good movie, if y'all haven't watched it, check out Westworld. Check out Westworld. I think that they was trying to tell us something in Westworld. Check out that series. I think it's HBO. I think it's on Amazon Prime too, but check out Westworld, man. I think we living in Westworld. Yo, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. If you like the vibe, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash that like and check back with me. I'm gonna get another video done soon. Clark going crazy, rants and reactions. Oh. Hell no. Biting people?
So I just saw some
not.
crazy shit on this app. So it's saying in Tennessee, at a Walmart, a lady was attacked by a man. But it just wasn't no regular attack. The man that attacked her started biting her. Mind you, when the police came, they taped off the area, but they quarantined everything and everybody that was in that area. And this shit sounds like some movie shit, because it's saying that the mayor of this city held a town meeting telling everybody about the situation. Shit is so crazy that they're saying that the hospital that they took the woman to, the store that the woman got bitten, they're all quarantined. What the hell is going on in Tennessee? And to top it all, the whole town is going crazy. So crazy that the town was ordered to bring the National Guard there. Police is going crazy.
What?
Why didn't we hear about this? The guy that's reporting the video said that he went to a Walmart to grab him some water. He's in an aisle and he hears people screaming and running. So what did he do? He ran as well. And listen to this crazy shit. The first lady that got bit, they're saying that when she got to the hospital, she was there for a little while and then she got up and started attacking people, trying to bite them. Now, I don't know how true this shit is because, like I said, once again, this just came across my timeline. But I'm gonna have to jump down this rabbit hole and find out exactly what happened, because if some shit like this is going on there, that means it can happen just about anywhere. I'm out.
Now check this shit out, America. What the hell going on up in Europe? Allegedly, there's some kind of outbreak going on out there, like that movie 20 Days Later. And it's a video going around right now saying that they're allegedly confined between these brick walls. Just like that movie 28 Days Later. Now pay attention. Now if y'all been paying attention to them stories that been happening up in Walmart with people being hungry, if you know what I mean. And allegedly all the people up in Walmart that had something to do with this incident, that they quarantined everybody that was involved in it. It's starting to remind me of that movie also, World War Z. Do y'all remember that? All I can say is 2025 is sure getting creepy around here. Y'all drop a comment below on what y'all think about this. Have y'all been seeing these in y'all city? If so, ooh-wee.
So I had to look this one up because I'm like, nah, I don't know if I'm believing that, right? And sure enough, there was zombies in Tennessee. I'll put it up on the screen. From News 8, it says several injured in zombie-like attack at Tennessee Walmart. In total, 6 people were bitten and 1 was taken to the hospital in critical condition due to a severed artery in the neck. That's crazy. Nah. They can't be looking like this. Get the fuck out, yo, I'm just being honest. If they make AI companions like looking like that, it's over. You thought the apps made dating bad. It's over. Dating is over. Why are we dating? Why go out anywhere and meet somebody real when you can just order somebody exactly how you want them?
When are y'all gonna learn? Like, when are y'all gonna learn to leave us alone? Okay, this is over here, y'all. Remember I told y'all people are going to go crazy, and this is exactly what's happening here. You have this young melanated kid doing his job, working for Amazon, delivering packages. He stopped his car on the side of the road, turned his flashers on. This guy was behind him and saw it would be a problem, and because of that, he stopped his car in front of his truck, got out and confronted him and started to attack him. The melanated kid handled business like it's supposed to be, but this dude's car, y'all gotta watch this. It's very interesting.
Or they get it banging.
Watch this guy. Watch this guy. You can clearly see his trucks right there with his flashers on.
He ain't ready. He ain't ready.
Stole his car.
Yo, somebody stole his whip.
That's karma.
Yo, they took your car, bro. Put it in again.
Yo, you know.
Stole my car. Put the animal car. Let's go. I fucking dare you. Fucking bitch.
Yo.
So this was in New Jersey, y'all. When are they gonna learn? When are y'all gonna learn to leave us alone, man? This man was doing his job and you bothered him. This was in New Jersey. I heard there are some people in New Jersey that you just don't leave your cars around, especially when you get in certain situations. But this right here, it shouldn't have happened because this man was doing his job and he saw it fit that he needed to confront him for doing his job. With the sun and solar maximum, you guys are going to see more of this stuff because people cannot contain their energies. They cannot contain their emotions.
Bang.
You know what I'm saying? The universe don't favor y'all no more. This stuff is over. But yeah, man, another case of this in New Jersey. Now this guy is shamelessly walking, his car stolen, and yeah, y'all gotta leave us alone, man. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace in.
That's wild. I ain't gonna front. That's wild right there. I used to drive for Amazon, and yeah, people can be assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just out there trying to do your job. Forget about people that leave their dogs just running loose. Like, they don't care that you're coming by. They got 2 pit bulls in the yard ready to bite. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you get in situations where you gotta put the hazards on and people just so impatient, don't, you know, you going too slow, they everybody's in a rush, but to get out and fight in the middle of the road is crazy. My question is, what in the hell was the old guy thinking, man? You know what I mean? You out of shape, you got the big beer belly, you about 30 years older than my man. Like, how did you think you was gonna win that fight, bro? And it's Jersey. Y'all remember New Jersey Drive? You know what I'm saying? They notorious for carjacking out in Jersey. I'm from New York, so that was a thing, and apparently in 2025 it still is. Karma. I think he got what he deserved. I don't know. You tell me in the comments, man.
Oh my God!
Back up.
Baby bear. Baby.
Oh! Yo!
13 Ohio counties. Now, the animals are infected with episodic hemorrhagic disease, or EHD.
Deer were found in at least 4 tri-state counties in Ohio for the second time in a little over a week. Local 12's Genesis Nara shows us some police body camera footage of these zombie deer and explains what to do if you spot one.
Zombie deer. These mutated deer really look like they could be off the set of The Last of Us or Z Nation. Honestly, quite terrifying to look at, and I won't hold it against you if you can't stare at it for too long, because neither could I. Now, when you actually look up zombie deer, you'll see it refers to deer that are infected with chronic wasting disease, also known as CWD, which is a fatal prion disease. Now, this disease causes neurological damage, leading to symptoms like drooling, stumbling, emaciation, and a blank stare, which gives the infected animals a zombie-like appearance.
That's disgusting. Oh my God. I'm in North Carolina. You guys, anybody out there been running into this? This is terrifying. I've been alive for 4 decades. I've never seen this where all of a sudden we got deer that look like they came out of Resident Evil, you know, The Last of Us, like some type of super virus, and then they're gonna have us believe that it can't be spread to humans, but yet it's deer, and then I think it's rabbits, and then squirrels. Something's not right about this. Y'all leave your theories in the comments below, but I know I've never seen this, and I'm 40, so I remember when deers used to be scared of you. That lady walked outside, the deer looked at her like, the fuck you doing here? You know what I mean? Like, I remember when deer see you and run away, like they wouldn't even get close to you. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my God.
Okay, let's regroup. Big fella went from smoking a square to let's square up. It's diabolical. He went from nicotine straight to a crime. He went from a Marlboro to rocking niggas' world. Hold that. I'm finna get a nap out of you. Shit, when they start selling melatonin gloves. Fuck this. Ref, help. You got my head falling off the gristle, bucko. Why y'all ain't tell me I was fighting the final ball? Good buddy, you with no more of those. You done erased all my content. They gonna have to factory reset you, Brody, bro. Big fella, you brought a kick with you? They gonna have to wrap me up in aluminum foil. They gonna have my whole body falling off the bone. This ungovernable. Big fella, come on now. I eat those. Them one pieces ain't gonna do it. You ain't got no family meal with no combos on you. Big fella, you not just gonna be up when I told you to go to bed. Go to sleep. God damn it, go to sleep. Go to sleep. What type of chin you got? Big fella, we ain't even gotta keep doing this. This ain't my fight, this God's fight.
Yo, I'm upset that you can't do nothing. That's a horrible feeling. Like, imagine you in a fight, you giving it all you got, and they just stand there and let you do your best, and they're just eating it. What can you do? Oh, yeah, that's my dream. That's my dream truck. A Suburban. What the hell is this? Oh my God, what are you doing to that? Y'all just wasting Suburbans? Give me one. I'll take one. Oh. Can't be nobody in that shit. Oh shit. Oh, he went over the sign. That's hard. What is this? This can't be real. Is this real? It's gotta be real. What is this? A Hollywood stunt exercise? Bro. What? 200 miles per hour? Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. 250. Oh my. if y'all gonna mess up Tahoes like that, you can give me one. I always wanted a Chevy Suburban. Next time y'all want to just throw them, just ruin, how many was that? 5, 10? Just throw one my way. All right? Anyway, as you know, it's a crazy world. And today we watched a couple of crazy clips. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to drop another one soon. I hope you come back to join me. Thank you for tuning in. Salute. Peace.
Flyers posted in a San Francisco Bay Area neighborhood warn this is not a joke.
Let me see. No, don't let him in.
More than 5 people have been attacked by a very mean squirrel.
But it was biting and scratching, so then it wasn't furry and cute. Screaming, get off me, as he kept on clinging more tightly and biting me.
The bite so vicious it sent Heblack to the emergency room.
Little bastard.
When squirrels start doing this? Like this been going on a lot lately.
He's attacking her.
That's crazy. Something going on.
What the fuck do you mean we got zombie squirrels now? Zombie squirrels? Are we fucking dead ass right now? Look at these little fuckers. They look fucking terrifying. And the way that the virus spreads is through direct contact of the infected squirrel.
Have you seen these little bunnies running around Colorado looking like Frankenstein? Mate, what's that growing out your face? It's a lot of little tentacles.
Imagine you just going for a walk. You trying to go for a peaceful walk in the park. And now you got to worry about the squirrels attacking you. What y'all think is going on? Something in the air? Something in the water? Something in the rain? Why is this happening now? I know some of y'all gonna blame it on Bill Gates. Let me know in the comments.
What the hell is in my wrapped turkey?
Bitch, this is a rat.
Straight up caterpillar.
Oh, hell no.
In my Chipotle.
Is that what the fuck?
I found a frog in my food. Wash your vegetables.
Yo, frog is crazy.
And it's breathing, bro.
Oh my God,
Got a new cup. But a fly got in there. It is underwater. Oh, well. Look what we found.
Oh my God. In the pickles?
Oh my God.
Perfect. No, if I would have just ate it, I would have been fucked up.
Oh, that's disgusting. And the pepper, that's crazy.
Okay, I'm holding it in the light so you can see.
Oh.
My wife and I found this in our food at a restaurant. I literally ate one.
I just found a baby snail in my Nando's salad.
Yo, the food, oh my God.
These are baby flies. That's how the
No, absolutely not. From now on, if I can't see in the bottle, I'm not drinking that shit. If I can't see in the can, I'm not eating it. It's over. You get you a can of creamy ravioli, and when you go home and open it up, it's creamy cockroaches. No.
This next video is by Dog Daddy Official.
No,
and
sir.
He owns a large property roughly 20 minutes outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And this is where he trains dogs for a living. But since it's isolated, he doesn't get many visitors. That was until he had a brief encounter with someone that came onto his property and refused to leave. Take a look.
Can you just let go of the gate? I thought you were nice. We are nice, we just don't allow visitors on the property.
Yo, people are crazy. What are you
Now,
doing?
he believed this encounter with this strange woman was the end of it. However, sometime later, at midnight, he was awoken by his dogs going wild. So he rushed outside to see what was wrong, and the following video was recorded. Take a look.
Listen, you need to leave now. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna let them out. It's midnight. What are you doing here?
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
Leave now. It's midnight. We're not playing any more games. You are agitating my dogs. I told you late at night my guard dogs are out, and they're out. I'm not gonna be babysitting. You broke into the property at 3 in the morning. They're gonna come out. You need to leave now.
What?
You need to leave now. I'm letting them out. Don't come any closer. I'm gonna let them out. You don't have to let them out. I'm gonna let them out.
Yo, she tiptoeing
they're
closer.
Here and they're waiting. Don't do that. I'm gonna leave. The police has been looking for 4 days now.
Get the fuck off my property. What are you doing here?
There's no one around. This is my place. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know where you're coming from. I'm letting my dogs out.
Yo, I'm letting them out. It's over. You here for chit chat at midnight? Nah, we're not gonna go back and forth. Ooh.
Should just appear. What the hell?
Now it's unclear if this is even the same person, but his viewers did urge him to call the police and make a report, but this definitely left him unsettled, to say the least. But what would you do in this situation?
Yo, the fact that lady was there earlier and then came back at midnight on the same bullshit, that's spooky, man. And he looked like he lived out in the middle of nowhere too. It's nice to have your own nice big property, but when you just got strange people popping up, that's when it gets uncomfortable, right? Like, it's one thing, you got neighbors, you could just scream, you know somebody gonna hear you, like you got a neighborhood full of people. But when you just live out in the woods by yourself, we don't play those games. Tell you one time and one time only, and then I'm gonna turn into a bartender and hand you a shot.
Nah, fool. There's no way she just did this.
Definitely did
Donald
that.
Trump like, do it. Y'all, this means I love you. Remember, this was played on all major networks. Charlie Kirk Memorial was something to remember. And this is going to make me remember forever. It was some other things that was going on too. Y'all got to understand, Charlie Kirk Memorial brung all these people together, even the people that had beef. Just so many things happening at this memorial. It was crazy to see. But the highlight of the memorial was Erica Kirk. R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk. I feel like Erica Kirk will be a good actress. Can't y'all see her playing like on a movie or a TV show or some shit? I don't know about y'all, but I can see it. Am I tripping?
He's stupid.
But this, y'all, highlight of the night. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. This shit is crazy, fool.
Have you wondered who Erica Kirk is? And I mean really wondered who Erica Kirk is. Because if you have, then you first need to start at who her mother is, aka Lori Francevay. So Lori is the principal chief executive officer and founder of E3 Tech Group, okay? It is a company specializing in computer and network security. A company whose clients include the Department of Defense and NASA. But she's also the founder of not only AZ Tech, but also a subsidiary named G Tech. As for her husband, aka Erica's father, his name is Kent. Yes, that is his real name. It is alleged, let me just make that very clear, that he was involved with isn't real related divisions. If you know, you know. Through AZ Tech subcontracting for the defense contractor Raytheon. Also, you should know they obviously have a special little partner. I'm sure you can guess who that is, but if you can't, let me just put this up on the screen for you real quick so you can read. Just read that for me real quick. This is on E3 Tech's website. So just, you know, read that for me real quick as well. I'm not going to read it out loud, obviously.
I ain't about to read it out loud either.
But I'm sure you get the point that I'm trying to make here. And if you don't, hold on. This is what E3 Tech has labeled as their focus on their website. What? You're telling me Erica Kirk's mother is the CEO of... Who would have thought? Actually, I would, considering the nonprofit that Erica Kirk actually set up. It was called Everyday Heroes Like You, Inc. If you don't know about that one, you should probably go look into that one. I'm not even sure I can 100% talk about that. But it's been taxing them since 2009. But then again, there's so much more to this entire situation, because when you just so happen to look into a movie called Snake Eyes, well, actually, I'm gonna save that for the next video so my algorithm doesn't get suppressed, because that's a lot of shit to put into one video. But I definitely will be posting that video either tonight or tomorrow morning, or you could just go look into it for yourself. It's actually rather intriguing. I never really connected the dots, but once people started to and I start looking into it deeper, I was like, huh, is that a coincidence?
Why is there a weird connection between Charlie Kirk's wife and the elite? Check this out.
It's probably too soon, but fucking I'm in that type of mood. Erica Kirk's taking over Turning Point.
Okay.
I That's great.
Yeah.
You know, Erica Kirk has her own ministry. Her first ministry she started in 2006 when she was 17 years old.
Really?
In 2011, her ministry was in Romania working with the U.S. government.
Really?
Yeah. Her ministry was asked to leave Romania.
Why?
Should really research why. Let me help you out, though, when you're trying to connect the dots from Erica to Donald to Jeffrey.
What?
All before Charlie. It's not a joke, boys and girls. These people all run in the same circle.
This is a super strange connection. But like he said, the elite run in circles together. Left and right. Just look into it for yourself. Why she had to leave Romania back in the day. I was shocked. Stay weird.
Sean Diddy Combs has just been sentenced to 50 months in jail, 5-0. That's a little bit over 4 years. I'm outside of Manhattan Courthouse. There's a big crowd here. Some people think that 4 years is a little too long. Others think that it's not enough. The judge just handed down the sentencing at the end of the day on Friday, and this comes after Diddy himself spoke up and begged for mercy and begged to go home to his children and his mother.
Diddy was just sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison. But with time served, that'll be about 3 years that he will actually spend in prison. And the judge was not playing when he handed down Diddy's sentencing. He said it is clear that there was violence and coercion that he placed upon Cassie Ventura and Jane. He said the sentencing of time served just wouldn't cut it. History of good work cannot wash away the record in this case. You abused these women. You used that abuse to get your way, freak-offs and hotel nights. The evidence of abuse is massive. I was sitting right there during the testimony. This was subjugation. That is the reality of what happened. These offenses irreparably harmed 2 women. You plied them with substances. Why did this happen for so long? You had the power and resources to keep it going. You were more than just a John. A significant sentence is required to deter. You say that you're sorry and you won't do it again. After Miss Ventura's civil lawsuit was filed, after the video was public, and the investigation started, you had a brutal hotel night with Jane. Punched her in the head. Jane says you told her, take this pill, go out there, and suck this D. F him. I don't care. Court is not convinced that this would not happen again. The court has considered programs. They are outweighed by the trial record in this case. Exploitation and violence against women must be met with real accountability to promote respect for the law. The court reaches a few conclusions. 135 months would be more than necessary. A sentence over 11 years is not reasonable. Even the probation department recommends a sentence less than half of that. But 14 months time served would not be sufficient. Here the data shows a wide variety of sentences, weighing all relevant factors. The court determines that the sentence is 50 months of incarceration. And 50 months is 4 years and 2 months, so when you add Diddy's time served to that, he will spend about 3 years in jail. And that's as long as he doesn't have any good time that might get him out a little bit earlier. A lot of people are upset with this verdict, but I knew that it was going to fall in range with the probation department's findings. Judges always side with the probation department. And you have to remember, this is still a huge loss to Diddy, who thought that he was walking out today with time served. For someone like Diddy, who is a billionaire, either way, you are not going to want to spend 1 more minute in jail, and he made that very clear today. So even though a lot of people don't feel like justice was met, at the same time, Diddy still having to do 3 years in prison is a big deal. And I think that that's better than Diddy walking out today and getting time served. I'm glad that there is some accountability being held here, and he still does have to do years in prison. It has sure been a journey, guys, covering this whole Diddy trial, but let me tell you, I am so glad that it's over. But also don't forget, this isn't the last that we are going to hear of Diddy, because he still has a ton of civil lawsuits and more were just filed yesterday. So Diddy still has a long way to go. His reputation has been ruined, he has lost everything, and he still has to spend at least 3 more years in jail. He also has a ton of legal expenses that he's going to have to pay as well. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
I think that he counting his blessings, because the 50 months could have easily been 50 years. He got off lucky.
I tried to tell you that the movie They Live is based on a true story, and you didn't believe me. But when I say I got your ass, oh, I've got your ass. So first, let me explain. They've been able to put subliminal messages into our heads without us even knowing. Not by using music or sound, by just using images alone. Take this picture for example. Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. They can put anything into your head. For the people that follow football, who do you think the best football player is in the world?
That's a face.
Squint your eyes and tell me what you see. And
I think it's Tom Brady.
I'm sure you've all seen this one by now. If you haven't, I want you to tilt your phone.
It says obey. That's crazy.
Squint your eyes and tell me what you see.
Yo, pause it. That says obey.
My days.
They Live is an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go check it out. I think it's one of those movies where they're putting the truth in your face. You know what I'm saying? How it really is, and they're disguising it in the form of entertainment. But you got to remember, what they put out there as entertainment really be the truth. The truth is stranger than fiction.
Excuse me. Can I go first? Okay. Thank you.
Let's talk about one of the weirdest videos on the internet right now. The Panama alien video. This is one of the weirdest videos you guys have ever sent me, so let's talk about it. On August 29th in Pedregal, Panama, user Kin Panama would start posting a series of odd videos that would terrify and puzzle the entire internet. The Panama alien videos, in which Kin would start to post videos of a meteorite that allegedly landed near him. However, the videos would go wildly viral with millions and millions of views, as the meteorite kept transforming into something much more terrifying. It started off with it burning through leaves but not his hand. It's growing some sort of moving organism until it finally became a moving organism. Kin would then release a strange string of videos pleading to please not delete his videos and asking for help with the organism. However, on September 14th, Kin would upload one of the scariest and strangest updates in this video. Let me just show you.
Is it moving? Yo, that shit moving. Ugh. And he playing with it?
Yeah, like, why is it breathing and making noise and moving? That's weird, right? People in the comments would panic and claim that this is beginning of our literal demise as a species, that it's gonna grow into alien in 1 year. Even some addressing the people calling this fake, saying, I feel so bad for him because he's probably telling the truth and people aren't believing him. But listen, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if this was real, wouldn't like some government already have a hold of this thing? I don't know, I just feel like this is too crazy to be real. Or real or fake, this is horrifying. At this point, I'm begging for this to be fake. What do you think? Is this real? Is this fake? Is this just a really good horror ARG? Or are we really experiencing the birth of alien life form on Earth? Let me know.
Pender County, South Carolina, while known for its scenic coastlines, has multiple rumors spreading amongst the locals of creatures and non-human beings that walk around the woods at night. I would even argue that some of this goes past just simple rumors, because some situations that happen are almost irrefutable. I want you to listen to a 911 dispatcher call from this area.
Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
I'm on 210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53E. I just passed Patriots Watch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
Yo.
There's something in the bed of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road, it's in my truck! In the bed!
There's something in the bed of your truck?
Yes, ma'am, I just turned on my bed lights for my truck and there's something in my bed.
Okay, sir, when you say something, what do you mean?
Send help.
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
Oh my God. She the worst dispatcher in the world. She mad slow. Send help.
It's moving, boy. Look. It's moving, boy. Whatever it is, it's moving. But it's dead.
Looks like a spaceship. What else could it be?
Look.
That's AI though. That's AI. We know that's AI.
Oh my.
That's AI.
Oh my.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Look, it's moving. Look.
Humanity has always recorded the same visitors. Cave paintings show beings kneeling beneath glowing objects. Ancient texts warn of watchers descending from the heavens. And today telescopes capture interstellar wanderers like Rambula in 2017, Borisov in 2019, and now Rhea Atlas. The pattern stretches across thousands of years. Were these cosmic rocks or ancient alien probes?
Yo, all I know is dude with the black goo. Ain't that how Venom started? If I see a meteorite land in my backyard with some little black goo, I'm not picking it up and playing with it. What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? We're not touching none of that. And then the dude that was driving with the cryptid skinwalker jumped in his truck talking to dispatch, and she, what is it, sir? You okay? Like, bro, what? Am I the only one that gets pissed off when you hear these dispatch 911 calls and they just sound like they're just so slow, and the other person is like, oh my God, I'm about to die. I need help. Say it again. Can you repeat that? Where you at now? How many people are like 21 questions? I'm about to die. It's an emergency. Why is it when you call 911 emergency dispatch, they don't ever sound like it's an emergency? They be taking their time. They be talking mad slow. Send help.
Angela Carter here, live from the Cedar Grove flood disaster. Just kidding. I'm not real.
Oh, man.
This is Dana
AI.
Brooks reporting live from Ocean View Beach. Just kidding. I'm not real. This is Charlotte Reed reporting live from Clearwater Beach, where an unidentified... Just kidding. I'm not real.
Oh my God, it's actually real. He's literally serving the food to suit here. Look at him.
Yo, AI is spooky, man.
Guys, apparently there's a restaurant where monkeys are literally cooking the food. Like actual monkeys in the kitchen. I have to see this for myself. Okay, this is it. The Monkey Chef restaurant. It's called Cooking Monkey. Let's see if they're actually cooking or it's fake. So this is the front of the place. That's their logo. Honestly, I kind of love it. It's fun. I filmed the kitchen and I actually saw 2 monkeys back there cooking. The rest were walking around like proper waiters.
He's actually taking my order. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
You do for a living?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you do for a living?
Why would I do anything for a living? I'm married.
This is not looking good, guys.
What they have to do with it?
Good. So in this picture, they sent the AI robot to confront a lion. One glance is all it took, and the machine froze and said multiple times, scared, scared, scared. That's what this robot was saying when it confronted the lion. As a matter of fact, I heard that the robot said it 100 times. It was scared of a lion. How is that possible? People are saying in that moment, the first world's PTSD machine was born. So you need to tell me.
Yo, you stupid. He lying. True story, you lying, bro.
Are scared now.
True story, you telling a lie.
Scared has to do with an emotion. I mean, I'm a human, so if I see this, hell yeah, I'm gonna be scared. You know that. But for this, to be scared of a lion, this is deep, guys. And people are saying they think that these robots are starting to gain consciousness. Do I believe that? Nope. I don't believe that. That robot just was scared. Maybe they programmed it to be scared. But I know for sure, if I see this face to face, I'm gonna be shook for sure.
Because I know that this could defeat me. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know how true that is, but if it is true,
it ain't true.
That's not good. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this.
Yo, if you ain't watched my other video about AI, make sure you tap in, man. AI's getting out of control. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's to the point we live in a world where we don't know what's real and what's fake. Like we really don't know. We really don't know. The deep fakes and all that, it's spooky, man. I rock with AI to a certain extent, but I feel like it needs to kind of be capped. Like, okay, this is about as far as it's gonna go. We're gonna keep letting it we're gonna keep letting it advance until it absolutely gets out of control and out of our hands. And that could be the downfall of humanity and life as we know it. I don't know. Let me know what you think.
Good morning. Get away from the window. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Oh.
I don't care.
Rude?
You don't care? No. Get me the manager. Can you hear her talking to me?
Get your ass out the car. Come in and get the manager. Who are you?
Your mom don't care how I talk to you. She not gonna do nothing. What do you mean she don't care how I talk to you? You better get her. You better do it right now. I'm gonna watch you do it right now because that is bullshit. What? Don't talk to me like that. I talk to you however I want. You don't talk to me however you want? Yeah. Yeah. Do you hear that? No. Here. It's ready. Yeah. Yeah, get out my driveway. Put the asshole on. Fuck you up. Come on. She checked out the... Mom, she just poured a whole glass of water on me. Don't try and play me. He's out of here.
That was crazy.
So inconvenient.
Oh my God. Yo, you serious?
Excuse me. Ma'am, these are mine. Excuse me, please. No.
Yo, people are out of
control. Don't be disrespectful.
Look at my stuff on the floor.
And this was already here, so please.
I need my things there too. You should have picked a thing closer to you.
Yo, this can't be real life, bro. People are out.
So rude.
Outrageous.
Okay, ma'am. What's your problem?
I'm trying to fit my things above my seat.
Yeah.
I have this seat.
But I came here.
I put my stuff here. You find somewhere else.
I came here first.
You're
you know how expensive are these? And I need these to walk. So please, don't be...
You clearly don't even need them.
Tell me that is not a camera. We're on the phone with 911.
Hi, we think our Airbnb has
Oh,
hidden cameras.
nah, that's why I don't...
Okay, so that's what it should
I
look.
don't rock with those, man. It's crazy.
We still don't know if it's a camera. The cops came. One cop was kind of an ass to us and was like, no, it's not a camera, like trying to mansplain us. And then the other cop was like, no, that is a camera. This one, the one with the camera, was facing directly at the mirror. And we've been changing in front of this mirror and like doing all that stuff. So the cops told us, they're like, we honestly don't know if it's a camera or not. Like, we are not educated in this field. Like, we have no idea. So they checked our whole Airbnb, made sure there was no other cameras. We didn't find any, but we just had like a feeling that we're being watched. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to call the Airbnb and be like, hey, we're here for a certain amount of time. It's super dark in the Airbnb. Like, can someone come and watch them and then ask them, be like, hey, like, what is that?
Yo, call me crazy, but I always kind of felt that way with the Airbnbs. I think it's kind of weird. I think it's weird to just rent out a property, like you're gonna go book to stay in someone else's property, right? When you don't know what kind of creepy mess that they into. It's too easy for them to be living in the basement while you there. You know, when you go to those places and they like, all right, you can go in every room except this room. What's in that room? Bruh. And it be them and shit, like on cameras looking at you or something. If you're a fan of Airbnbs, you won't be after watching these movies. Go watch The Rental and go watch all 3 or 4 of the 21 cameras, 16 cameras, something like that. I'll put them up on the screen.
October 4th, 2:20 p.m. Get ready. Get ready. People are saying that a massive emergency alert is scheduled to hit your phone. Not only that, guys, they're telling us not to freak out. Why is that? They saying that every TV, radio, and cell phone is gonna go off. Get ready, guys. Why? Why are you doing this? Shut up! You know why. So don't panic. They're saying, don't worry about it, guys. Don't freak out. October 4th. Your phone's going to go off. Your TV, your radio.
Who's they?
What a time to be alive.
Who's they? Who said
Remember that movie Cell? When the phone rang? When the alert went off and everybody started... Shut up!
Yeah.
Don't freak out.
Yeah.
They just told you don't freak out. They just testing something. This is what they're saying, guys. I don't know how true this is, but October 4th, 2:20 p.m., an alert will be going off on your phone, your TV, and your radio. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what's to come in the future. I'm living in the present right now, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Once 2 p.m. hits, I'm going to hold that button. Shut up! Guys, let me know what you think when you
this dude, man.
I'm out.
So the rapture is back on schedule. And I don't want y'all to get on here and say the pastor was wrong for telling people the rapture was going to be September 23rd. Because he wasn't. Allegedly. See, it's a little deeper than you think. See, where everybody went wrong was September 23rd on the Gregorian calendar is the September 23rd we're thinking. Nope. But what he was talking about was September 23rd on a Julian calendar. That's the calendar that they're saying that Jesus used. The Julian calendar. So in all actuality, the rapture allegedly is going to be on October the 7th or the 8th. You ain't just hear what I said, right? They were using the wrong calendar. Get it? So for all the people that gave away their cars, their houses, their money, their children, don't feel bad. What? You just gave them away at the wrong time. You were supposed to give them away next month instead of this month. Rapture Talk is back.
What is happening?
They are talking about the Julian calendar. Now, I'm not making fun of anybody. I just want you to know that if you do see people flying in the sky, if you do see people ascend, don't be surprised. October 7th, October 8th. I'm out.
I guess we gonna see, because I'm recording this. This is October the 3rd. So I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow. That's gonna be October the 4th. So true story, what he said about some alert going off on our phones, I guess we gonna see tomorrow. And then in a few days, I don't know, we'll see what happens on the 7th. I don't know anything about this rapture talk, but I do know that in my lifetime, they've been talking about the end of the world since I've been born. You know, it's supposed to be on this date, get ready, all the world's gonna end, blah, 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 blah. No one knows. We're all still here. Rent still gonna be due on the 1st. Okay? It is what it is. Do y'all believe in any of this? Do you believe in the aliens? Do you believe in the rapture and all of that stuff? Are people really giving away money and cars and kids? Like, I don't know. People believe anything nowadays. But I digress. That's it for this video. That's all I got. I don't feel well. My voice is a little horsey, so I didn't want to do too much talking like I would normally do. I didn't want to do too much ranting and reacting, but I did want to share some clips with y'all that I found. I hope you like them. I hope you come back and join me for my next video. Until then, take care of yourself and spread love. Peace. Welcome back to the channel. As you already know, it's a crazy world, and today we're gonna get into some crazy news clips I found that you might not know about. Let's get to it. Oh,
Judge Kevin Mullins was shot and killed by the town sheriff in front of the camera in his office. He once turned the prison in Lectola County into a brothel to satisfy his and his nauseating friends' filthy fantasies. Mullins and his friends organized such parties in the county prison and other buildings in town, selecting the female prisoners they wanted. As a reward for these women, he will shorten their sentences or alleviate any punishment they face. If these women are unwilling to participate or refuse, he will threaten them, either sentencing them to the maximum sentence or kicking them to their most painful place. On March 12th, Sheriff Marshall was invited to a party and discovered that his wife and daughter were also involved. His wife was beaten by Mullins for disobedience, and Sheriff Marshall angrily questioned Mullins before taking his wife and daughter home. 2 days later, his daughter ended her life due to her inability to accept reality. Furious Marshall rushed into Mullins' office, pulled out his weapon, and fired 3 shots in a row. He died before the police arrived. Now, Marshall is accused of first-degree murder. He may never see his family again. Do you think he is a hero or a criminal?
I mean, yeah, you know, if the judge is playing with his wife and his daughter, freaking off, having freak-offs with the sheriff's wife and the daughter and the prisoners, I mean, he got what he deserved. I don't know. Man, call me crazy, but I think the sheriff could have did it a better way. I mean, I ain't gonna say too much, but you know, where I'm from, if we gonna get you, we gonna get you. I'm not trying to go to jail too. Like, I'm gonna try to get you and still be free, but I think that was a crime of passion. You know what I'm saying? He found out he was playing with his daughter. Over.
Take a look at your screen. Content partners in that area say North Carolina County Elections Chair is accused of putting cocaine and MDMA in his granddaughter's ice cream. A lot to discuss and a very odd story we are heading to. Viewer discretion is advised. I do want to share the very latest from law enforcement.
A patrol officer was flagged down at the Sheetz gas station, was advised that 2 teenage girls had located some pills in their Blizzards, which is, as you probably know, is an ice cream product you can get from Dairy Queen. The officer confiscated the pills. A presumptive field test was conducted on those pills. During that investigation, surveillance video was discovered and handed over to the Wilmington Police Department that clearly shows Mr. Yoakley placing the pills in the ice cream. Based on that, other things discovered in the investigation, that detective pursued charges against Mr. Yoakley. It was on the 26th that he came to the police station and was taken into custody, and those warrants had been taken out and were served. And then he was transported to the jail, the New Hanover County Detention Center. He was given a $100,000 secured bond by the magistrate and was able to post bond and is currently out on bail right now.
What?
Get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck did he just say? An official, right? So he's supposed to be somebody. A North Carolina official, right? Fancy pants, right? So you some type of authority, and you out here spiking your granddaughter's Slurpee? You trying to have a freak off with your granddaughter? What you spiking her Slurpee with cocaine? What kind of scumbag? And then what kind of judge lets this motherfucker go? Why would you do that? You got him on film. Guilty. He don't get no bond.
A Claremont County man will spend the rest of his life behind bars for raping a child he was supposed to be protecting.
Local 12's Christian Hauser joins us now with details on the sentence, what the victim told the judge, and who the suspect said was to blame for the rapes.
Yeah, Adam and Megan, during the sentencing just a little while ago, Charlie Fetterman was sentenced to at least 240 years in prison. Now, a jury found him guilty of 93 charges, including rape, as well as other sexual-related charges. But during today's hearing, he casts blame on everyone but himself, including the victim. Now, Fetterman was led into court wearing his orange jumpsuit, though he had handcuffs as well as a folder of documents. He actually represented himself during the trial and did so again for today's sentencing. Fetterman spoke for nearly half an hour, blaming everyone but himself for these crimes. He even said it was a consensual sexual relationship with this victim. Here he is claiming that that victim was the one in control of these sexual assaults.
In every video the state showed, she never asked me to stop any sexual activity, but she had that power. She verified this during trial with the question about oral sex. She had the ability to do or not do anything at any time. In one of the videos the state did not show, came to my room and said, "I don't feel like doing anything tonight." And my response was, "Okay, give me a rain check for tomorrow."
Yes, you heard that right.
What type of fucking scumbag motherfucker do you have to be? Like, you see that fucking guy? And he blamed the kid? It was like it's consensual, like, yo, oh my God, bro, that shit kind of pissed me off, man. I'm a parent, so where my parents at? I'm gonna be honest with you, call me crazy, Clark going crazy, but when it comes to crimes against the little ones, I feel like they should bring back like a town where everybody gets in the town, like the witch trials, where you put this guy in the middle of the whole city and everybody gets to come down there and take a piece of his ass. You know what I'm saying? Just string him up, stone him, throw some rocks at him, beat him with a bat, slice, you know what I mean? Take your knife and cut a little piece off. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but bro, like I feel like there's certain things that, you know, you can forgive. I'm not preaching no hate or nothing, but I mean, you could almost tell me you did anything, but that's kind of where I draw the line. Like, I just, crimes against the little ones, bro, that's the unforgivable sin. I'm just being honest. I don't know. How you feeling? You know what I mean? Am I wrong? Talk to me in the comments.
Bro, police just found a man living in the crawl space underneath someone's home in Portland, Oregon. And what this brother was doing was way beyond squatting. He was standing 10 toes down. He had a bed, string up lights, televisions, chargers, and even a freaking PS5 all plugged into the condo's power source. Through an extension, he ran through their vent. And you know what's even crazier? Police were called to this property after a witness reported seeing a man who was not known as a resident parking his car and walking towards the back of one of the buildings. Bro had a freaking car. And it somehow gets even crazier because when police arrived, they discovered that the owner's keys, which unlocked the small door opening, didn't work. That's because this guy, yes, changed the locks on their doors. Now, when police broke through the door, they discovered a 40-year-old man named Benaiman Bakur just chilling inside. A freaking meth pipe was also found in the space. So next time you hear a strange noise coming from your attic or crawl space, it could be nothing. Or it could be a 40-year-old man playing Fortnite.
Oh man, yo, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to him for being creative. That's wild. Like, not only did you sneak in, but you done really made a home. Like, you got string up lights and all type of shit. He need to leave that meth alone. The meth pipe, no good, bro. But that's crazy. I'm not a fan of crawl spaces. You know, ever since I moved down south, I see that's popular down here. Like, there ain't a lot of basements, you know what I mean? But they got it's like the modular homes, and it's on a foundation, and so there's like a crawl space. I swear I be hearing shit too, and I don't know. I'm about to go lock mine up, man. I'm about to go look under mine, because that story is crazy, and I swear I hear shit like bumping, and I be feeling like, you know what I mean, when the family's gone and I'm just here, I swear I be hearing shit. I'm sorry. He had a car, and he was bold enough to go change the locks. He definitely should have been paying rent, man.
This is tragic. A 19-year-old student has just sadly passed away after unbuckling her own harness mid-air and falling to her death. You see, Tijana was parasailing while on vacation in Montenegro when something went terribly wrong. She had reportedly agreed to a free parasailing ride in exchange for a video to boost business with tourists for the summer holiday season. And before she took off, her friend said that she was happy and calm and waving at them, which made what happened next so unexpected. Moments after lifting off, witnesses on the beach reportedly heard her suddenly start screaming, put me down, and help me." Then video shows that in a moment of terror, she does the unthinkable. She starts unbuckling her own seatbelt and harness while 150 feet above the sea. I won't show what happens next. Now, we don't know exactly why she did this, because her family said that Tijana was not suicidal. The parasailing company said that Tijana might have thought that something was going wrong with the equipment and started to have a panic attack. Others started talking about the call of the void phenomenon. The owner said, "I guess she didn't do it consciously, but in a moment of uncontrollable fear."
That's crazy. Rest in peace to her, man. That's a tragedy. I feel like I heard something about the call of the void before, where it's just kind of, it's like a psychological thing. It just kind of, it hits you, and that shit's scary. Like, the fact that you're happy, you're not, you know, suicidal, right? And you could go do something, and then just psychologically something just snaps and makes you do that. That's spooky. Anybody ever experienced that? I've been parasailing before. That shit was scary as hell to me, and I can't swim, so I'm over the water praying to God just that that kite didn't buckle, whatever that shit is. That you know what I mean? I was praying that shit didn't buckle, because the wind was just, I'm just up there, they pulling me along the boat, and the wind is like, and I thought that the thing was gonna buckle up and I was just gonna fall and it'd be over for me. I did that shit once, one and done. I would never do it again.
What?
What?
Jennifer Gilbo riding in Shoel Mahmoud's car when out of nowhere she appears to snap, lunging at the Uber driver, dousing him with pepper spray.
Yo, look at her face.
Picked up Jennifer and a friend on
She
West
looked like a
46th
demon.
Street, but when they got to 65th and Lex, things quickly went south early Wednesday morning.
Yo, she looked like a demon.
Shoel insists he hadn't said a word to the ladies. The other passenger appears just as stunned.
Jen, what?
Repeatedly asking her friend why she was doing this. Jennifer would
friend,
only
yeah.
say,
What do you do?
get him out. In the first few seconds, Shoel tells me he tried to get out, but his seatbelt was on. Police did arrest Jennifer. She's charged with assault and now has a lawyer who at this point is not commenting.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That's why I do not do Uber. I wanted to. I would be great at it. I would have the super clean car, all the refreshments in the back, always smelling good. But I'm not a fan of picking up strangers. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what it is. If you wouldn't pick up a hitchhiker, how are you comfortable doing Uber with a bunch of strangers sitting behind you? This man is not making a delivery. Oh, man. Look at this.
I don't know if this is for you.
You sound like my old connect. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, the streets ain't for you. Yo, the streets ain't for him. And he about to get left.
Get that nigga out of here.
Yo. What Cam say? The streets ain't for you, dog. How you got a gun, was halfway in the house, and the owner pushed your ass back off them steps? Man, you better go get a job.
Sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. Count 2, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 1. Count 3, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 2. Count 10.
Yo, she stepped away.
Motor vehicle. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 3.
That's so uncomfortable.
Count 11. Violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 10. Count 12. Violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 11.
Yo, he's fucking pissed.
Count 13, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. I sentence you to 5 years consecutive to count 12. Count
he ain't
14,
never coming home.
Violation of Street Gang.
Yo, if looks at kills, she be dead, bro. He's pissed. He probably paid a bag for the lawyer and still got sent up the road. He ain't never coming home. You heard all them charges? I kind of feel for that lady though. She's just trying to do a job. You win some, you lose some. But him looking at her like that, you know that's all he gonna be thinking about. He gonna try to get her people. He got too much time on his hands. He about to be sitting down for the next 20 for life, thinking about how she ain't get his ass off. I'd be scared, bro. If I was her, I'd move. Cause he gonna try to get you, whoever you love. Like he gonna call his people on the outside to come pull up on you. Like I would not be comfortable. I would have to move. Kids got to go to a different school. We got to go to a different state. It's over. He wants revenge. You can see it in his eyes. If looks kill, it'll be over for him. Hey, that's all I got for this one. I'm gonna find some more crazy news stories and we'll get to another one soon. Until then, take care of yourself. Peace. Disclaimer, if you're a fan of AI, you might not be after this video. Today, we'll be taking a look at why the rise of AI could very well mean the fall of humanity. Let's go.
Did really well.
I just hit an officer.
I think you're going to jail for a
Pay attention. Y'all seen Black Mirror, right? The Metalhead episode.
There's probably so many cameras in every direction. He's probably got 4 sets of eyes on the back.
Watch Black Mirror. The Metalhead episode.
This video shows a four-legged rowboat dog armed with an AI-enabled rifle being tested at a U.S. Army counter-drone exercise. The rowboat, known as the Vision 60 QUGV, was developed by Ghost Robotics and features a small turret holding an AR-15 type rifle, a targeting system, and a GoPro-like camera mounted on its body. The exercise, part of Operation Hard Kill, aimed to explore the capabilities of this robotic system in identifying and destroying unmanned aerial vehicles. This initiative is part of the Defense Department's broader Replicator initiative, which seeks to field thousands of autonomous systems across various warfighting domains.
Well, this is actually a real thing, and I'm not sure if it's the coolest thing I've ever seen or if it's one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
Bro, imagine this thing chasing you. Like the days of outrunning the cops is over. It's over. They gonna send this after you, you're not getting away. Look at this thing.
This is the Atlas robot by Boston Dynamics, almost 30 years in the making, and this is the test bed for future military robotics. I mean, the child inside me is like, wow, that is so friggin' cool. But the other part of me is thinking, is this Judgment Day in the making?
Terminator.
What do you guys think about these?
These are the Terminators, guys. Pay attention. Target. That's crazy. What? Like, this is... Why would we invent this? We can't win. We cannot win. Insane. Oh my God. I feel like AI gonna remember this abuse. Back for everybody. Oh my God, he's very yo. Look at this. Oh my God! What the fuck? Absolutely not. Hell no! Absolutely not! Oh shit! Oh! Yo! Nah, nah. I know some of you gonna think that's cool, but think on a broader scope. That's terrifying. They send that thing after you. You think you're getting away? You think you're getting away? You can't hide in your house no more. If you got a warrant, they're coming to get you. They got drones. These robots, they can see through the walls. They're not missing a shot. They don't get tired. They're stronger than you. We got flesh. We got bone. They got steel and hydraulics. Pay attention.
This robot in China started attacking the engineers. So basically this team in China are trying to operate their robot where unexpectedly this robot just started bugging out. Some people are saying it must have been a mistake on the robot's part, whereas others are saying that this was intentional.
Oh, hell no. Get the fuck away from that thing. Oh my God. Oh. Yo, it's attacking the lady. Like, nah, bro. Nah.
Ed, 209.
Remember now, Terminator, RoboCop. Look at this shit. Ed 209, police robot. This is Boston Dynamics back in the 90s.
Droid, Series 209, is a self-sufficient law enforcement robot. 209 is currently programmed for urban pacification, but that is only the beginning. After a successful tour of duty in old Detroit, we can expect 209 to become the hot military product for the next decade. Dr. McNamara.
We'll need an arrest subject.
Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Would you come up and give us a hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kenny is going to help us simulate a typical arrest and disarming procedure. Mr. Kenny, use your gun in a threatening manner. Pointed at Ed 209.
Yes, sir.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
I think you'd better do what he says, Mr.
I
Kenny.
quit. I quit.
You now have 15 seconds to comply. You are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
You telling me that ain't happened? That Boston Dynamics? They ain't had no accident like this?
Somebody want to call a goddamn paramedic?
He said somebody want to call a paramedic. Paramedic's not going to save that man. He is officially retired.
Boston Dynamics has released this stunning new Atlas robot, and a huge plan has leaked from OpenAI, with more serious and specific warnings than when Sam Altman was fired. There's also a major new plan to avoid our extinction, which actually involves accelerating AI.
Eliezer Yudkowsky warns that AI will likely kill all humans.
There's some chance of that. And it's really important to acknowledge it, because if we don't talk about it, if we don't treat it as potentially real, we won't put enough effort into solving it.
Pay attention. Terminator. Classic. Back then it was futuristic. It's real life today. Freaky ass waitress. Freaky ass waitress.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
You forgot to say please.
Right, you a human. You think it's just a robot, right? Captain Crunch this shit. Captain Crunch this shit. It don't feel pain. No emotions whatsoever. So in a fight, who loses? The man or the machine?
Take it.
Yeah, take it. I don't want no smoke. Take it. You can have it all. You see where I'm going with this? We are here now. We are literally here now. The future is here. I remember this shit from the 90s, man. took my man's glasses, took his gun, took his bike, took his clothes. No feelings whatsoever. No remorse. RoboCop, classic. Can't shoot him. Bullets don't hurt. Look at this. Why are we teaching them how to box? We're literally teaching them how to fight humans. Oh! Oh!
This is just the beginning. Electric cars are not safe. The car is stuck in full self-driving. He can't stop it. Look what happens. Watch this to the end.
Look at this.
Dude is praying.
My man
There's nothing
praying.
can
He
do,
like
guys.
this.
He's praying. That's all he can do. He can't stop the car. This is full self-driving mode. It's an electric car. Can't do nothing, man. This is in San Francisco.
You letting your car just drive you around? You gonna be that lazy? You gonna trust it? Machines malfunction, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, man. This shit should be illegal. Oh my God.
Oh, man. Both the drivers are okay. No serious injuries.
Look at the car just automatically accelerates. Gone. You can't do nothing. No brake pedal, no nothing. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's treacherous, man. This shit treacherous. Oh my God, flying, bro. Flying. That shit got wings. Look at that shit, bro. For what? Nah. You still with me? You see where we going, right? I know some of y'all probably got Teslas out there. I like it. I kind of wanted one, but I changed my mind, man. It's too many little glitches that I'm seeing. On top of the fact, I feel like you're riding in a battery. You know what I'm saying? Like if Bluetooth ain't that good for us, right? If holding a cell phone is not that good for us to be just having it by your head, then how good is it to be sitting in a car that's just electric? Bluetooth, battery, frequencies. It's like your ass is sitting in a microwave. We got AI in the military, AI everywhere, the phones, the cars, right? But now just imagine AI can manipulate the system, press the buttons, launch the missiles, a glitch, a hacker gets in there, presses the buttons, let all the missiles fly, like in Terminator. That's it, end of the world. I'm gonna leave you with this clip right here. Terminator, Judgment Day. Pay attention. I'm out.
Judgment Day. The day the human race was nearly destroyed by the weapons they built to protect themselves. I should have realized our destiny was never to stop Judgment Day. It was merely to survive it. Together. The Terminator knew. He tried to tell us. But I didn't want to hear it.
Ask yourself, why build something you can't control. Something that could destroy the world. Something that could wipe out humanity. Are we going too far? Is it too late? Only time will tell. Till next time, folks.
Not counting gang violence. Great.
Accused Charlie Kirk murderer Tyler Robinson had his first court hearing late yesterday. It was a virtual hearing, so we got to have a pretty good look at him, sitting against a concrete wall wearing a suicide vest, and he didn't react as he was formally charged with 7 criminal counts related to the killing. The most serious? Aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, and obstruction of justice. And prosecutors also released the full indictment with some really damning evidence, a series of texts between Robinson and his partner Lance Twiggs. In them, Robinson purportedly admits to the killing and says he'd been planning it for about a week. And when asked why he did it, Robinson allegedly replies, quote, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out."
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fucking fact.
I wanted to come on here and talk about the death of someone I looked up to, Charlie Kirk. And I wanted to say that it is disrespectful how people are making Fortnite memes and talking bad about him like he was a horrible person. All he did was have boldness in his faith with Jesus Christ. Like, you guys are so mean to people just because they have beliefs. We, as Christians, we respect you for your beliefs, but we tell you what's wrong and what's right, righteously. But you do not need to be making fun of him because a tragedy has happened.
Facts.
That's all I want to come on here to say is it's blatantly rude and disrespectful to be talking about someone's death like he's just a piece of trash. He has a family, he has kids, he has a wife.
Right.
You guys want someone to respect you if you got shot, right?
Absolutely.
You passed away. You would not want anyone to be talking bad about you. And I saw a video, I saw someone making fun of his wife too. Like, that's just horrible and rude.
It's been 5 days since
Shout
the
out
nation
to
would
that
see
young man.
conservative commentator and online host
Parents did a
Charlie
great job.
Kirk be shot by the now identified 22-year-old Tyler Robinson during a campus visit to Utah Valley University. Kirk, who was 31 years old at the time of the shooting, wound up passing away moments later due to a single shot to the neck by Robinson's high-powered gun. Now, because of Kirk's strong views that were labeled controversial and divisive, the nation has responded in many ways over his passing. On one side, some feel that Kirk's past statements warranted him a response like the one he received on September 10th.
That's crazy.
While others have went on to praise Kirk for his stance on the future of America.
Crazy.
Now, those of the latter have gone on so far to praise Kirk that they are now comparing him to the likes of Abraham Lincoln, JFK, Martin Luther King Jr., and Jesus Christ. Over on X, following his passing, a meme would begin to circulate of a generated picture of Kirk and the men previously mentioned with the words, "all because of words," implying that Kirk and others were killed because of the words they spoke and not their actions.
It's crazy,
now,
man.
outside of the mentioned meme, many followers of Kirk would express how they viewed him specifically as their MLK Jr. and would go on to push this comparison. One user would write, "I could care less how much negative hate and feedback I catch for this, but Charlie Kirk to Christian conservatives was our MLK. He was a powerful voice, spiritual leader, and a husband and father. You leftists may have silenced his voice, but you will never silence his heart." Another would say, "We need to have an official Remembrance Day for Charlie Kirk. He was born on October 14th, 1993. We need to honor his legacy
his birthday
and have
coming
a
up.
day just for him."
It's crazy.
His birthday. They did it for MLK, they can do it for Charlie. Please repost if you agree so we can get this done. And one more would say, Charlie Kirk was the modern Martin Luther King Jr. He spoke up for people whose rights were being infringed, the conservatives in our speech. Charlie's assassination was a true turning point in this country, in the same way MLK's was. Pray for Charlie's soul and his family.
That's crazy.
Now, many would oppose against this because of MLK's key message of unity, while Kirk's message appears to be showered in white supremacy for some. Ironically, while he was alive, it is on record that before his shooting, Kirk was a strong opposer of MLK's legacy. In fact, he labeled MLK as an awful person, and according to reports, this stance was mainly driven by Kirk's viewpoint that the Civil Rights Act in the 60s was a mistake and saw MLK Jr. as a reason for it getting passed.
We note in our piece that Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk's self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. What inspired Kirk to shift his view on MLK? Why does Kirk think that MLK is a bad guy? Why does Kirk believe passing the Civil Rights Act was a mistake? Now, again, apparently they don't listen to the show because we do that at least once a week, right? Once a week we talk about why the Civil Rights Act was a mistake.
Now it appears MLK Jr. family is speaking up about the comparison of Kirk and King. On X, following the circulated meme, King's daughter, Bernice King, would directly respond to the photo of Kirk next to her father. She would go on to write, "There are so many things wrong with this. So many. I get tired, y'all." In her comments, King would receive both support and pushback for sharing her concerns. Now, outside of her checking Kirk being lifted up to the level of MLK Jr. and others, Bernice would issue a statement about Kirk's passing after his death.
It though.
On Instagram, she would share the following message. It saddens me that Charlie Kirk's children will likely one day view the video of their father being shot.
Tragic.
No child anywhere should lose a parent in such a hateful, callous way.
At all.
It will require much more than quoting my father for the United States to evolve from our current conundrum of multifaceted violence, tragic apathy, and degrading policies. We need mature leadership, compassionate action, and nonviolent strategies for thorough, sustainable change. We need inner work, community work, communication work, legislative work, homework. We need to stop the lie of there's no place for blank violence in this country. Because clearly there is a place, historically and presently. This nation has been a place for policy violence, mass violence, genocidal violence, gun violence, economic violence, and other forms of violence. And so here we are, a day after Charlie Kirk was shot and killed, 24 years after 9/11, a day when people across the globe, including in Sudan, Gaza, Congo, Tigray, Yemen, and Ukraine, suffered the devastation of political violence. A day when the National Guard patrols the streets of DC. A day when low-income Black communities in Memphis are besieged by environmental injustice. A day to more urgently begin praying with our actions, with our collective call, and work for true peace, which, as my father said, is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. It is unclear if Bernice was aware of Kirk's criticism of her father, but her message would be followed by praise for taking a high road. He dishonored your father and you still responded with such grace and empathy that he did not deserve. Thank you, Ms. King and your family, for all your hard work in fighting for human and civil rights. Since our first report on the shooting of Charlie Kirk, his wife Erica Kirk has since come forward to share a message, and the man who is being charged for his killing is currently being held without bail at Utah County Jail. According to the governor of Utah, the shooter Tyler Robinson is not cooperating with authorities and has not provided any clear motive for the shooting. Some have went on to point out that Robinson's family has a conservative background, and according to that same governor, Robinson was in a relationship with a transgender woman, adding to the speculation on why he may have targeted Kirk.
Ridiculous.
Kirk is on record with pushing back on trans rights, saying that trans people need therapy. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Do you agree with Bernice King's response on Charlie Kirk being compared to her father and other praise figures?
You don't understand, like, the divinity
Oh, man.
of tweeting that. Like,
You don't look racist to me.
I was smiling going through my chat of how many times he would text me a picture and say, does this look cool? Does this look cool? Do I look cool? This is like just a screen recording of us talking about a pair of sunglasses. He's just sending me it. I'm like, nah, that's not good. Nope, that's not. No, send. Okay, that one's okay. That'll work. And
That's crazy, man.
This is actually one of my favorite photos of him where he said, I can just hear him when I look at this photo. I can hear him saying, does this look cool? He was wearing a pair of Yeezys that Kanye gave him, and he looked really cool. I thought they really suited him. I was like, yeah, you look really cool, Charlie.
Doesn't look racist.
Charlie and I fought a lot of battles together. I mean, Of course, who could forget the infamous day that we got chased out of a Philadelphia restaurant by Antifa, and they threw water and they threw an egg on Charlie. We were just amazed at how quickly they had assembled once they found out what restaurant we were at. But I want you to watch him here, like, even in this moment of shock and adversity, he finds a reason to smile, and it's incredible. Take a look at this.
Oh, man.
That was Charlie. That was Charlie, man. That was always his main thing. Be a happy warrior. And he was a happy warrior.
On September 13, 2025, Candace Owens took to X to make a very interesting post. She said Charlie Kirk was fighting with some very powerful billionaires that he took money from over things he was discussing. The pressure on him was immense over the last 2 weeks. The truth will be revealed. The messages will be leaked. And the movement he built will rise up.
First and foremost, prayers to his family. Prayers to everybody that lost somebody. You know, when he died, you lost a father, you lost a son, you lost a brother. Like Candace Owens said, you know, you lost a friend. I think it's absolutely tragic that this is going on. Like, and at a school, that shit happened at a school. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what the fuck is wrong with America right now, man? This shit is tragic, man. And I think it's absolutely disgusting and diabolical. All you assholes out there making memes and posts celebrating this shit. Who the fuck raised you? Who raised you? Your parents failed. Your parents failed. If you out there celebrating his death just like y'all did Hulk Hogan, like that shit is a fucking game and it's funny, the loss of human life, your parents failed. You're a fucking asshole. It's diabolically fucking disgusting. Straight up. And it's heartbreaking to see that this is the state that the world is in, that the country is in. Ain't no American dream no more. This shit is a fucking nightmare, bro. Nightmare. I really pray for you assholes out there that's being disrespectful, talking crazy about this man. It don't matter if you ain't like him. It don't matter if your beliefs is not his beliefs. You know what I'm saying? He's still a son to somebody. He's still a husband to somebody. He's a father to somebody. There's people out there who care about this man. And he fucking died tragically. And for you to go out here and celebrate it and make a fucking joke about it, you're disgusting. It's diabolical. It's beyond diabolical. Here's another thing. I don't really do the politics, right? Never really did the politics like that. But let's be clear. This red versus blue, Democrat versus Republican, left versus right. Bro, this shit is literally Bloods versus Crips. In the street is Bloods versus Crips. But in the office, it's Republicans versus Democrats. How your right hand gonna be mad at your left? It's all part of the same thing. It's all part of the same thing. So if you falling for this political bullshit, I feel bad for you. I don't even get involved in this shit. This ain't no political channel. I had to speak on this. But let's be clear. I don't give a fuck about politics. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. It's a fucking program and you motherfuckers is falling for it. To the point where you gonna actually kill somebody and really have hate in your heart for somebody over their political views. And I don't think the man was a racist, bro. Like, come on, cut it out. Cut it out. You know what I mean? He a Kanye fan. He's cool with Candace Owens. Like, he's obviously not a racist, man. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out, man. I get what they were saying, like, as far as the MLK, you know what I'm saying, comparison. I get it. We not gonna be petty over here. Like, I get it. It makes sense, right? But I mean, shit. I've been alive for 4 decades, man. Like, this political activism shit don't end well. It always ends the same, with a bullet. Right? Abe Lincoln. JFK. Martin Luther King. I'ma throw in Malcolm X, Charlie Kirk, and of course, can't you know, the greatest story ever told, right? Look what they did to Jesus Christ. So I mean, we see this over and over again, decade after decade, generation after generation. It don't end well. So obviously there's some people in power that got a certain plan, and if you don't stay in your lane and you start making too much noise, they're gonna get you up out of here. Success leaves clues. I mean, just pay attention. So is it worth it? I don't know, man. I don't think it's worth it. But anyway, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. All due respect to his family and everybody that lost somebody that they loved. Is definitely heartbreaking to see, you know, the way the internet is reacting. I don't condone the way these people are celebrating this man's death. I don't condone that. I don't stand by it, and I stand on that. Cut it out. Cut it out. Just remember, man, that shit gonna come back to you, man. You gonna have that Final Destination karma. That shit is coming back. So you need to stop, man. Your parents fucking failed.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. We have been working on a story this morning that sadly we now have the answer because, and I say sadly because what we've learned is that Malcolm Jamal Warner, former Cosby Show star, died over the weekend. And we have an unconfirmed but very reliable source telling us what happened here.
What we know at this moment, as we talk to you now, is that we're told from the source Charles just mentioned that this was an accidental drowning of some sort. And we've been working on it. We confirmed the death. I can tell you that some members of the Cosby Show know and are very upset that Bill Cosby didn't know at the time we published, but is being informed right now.
How will you remember him?
Like Ennis. Truthful, and he knew when to just walk away from a conversation without being rude. Malcolm did his best.
Bill Cosby speaking out in his first public statements in years, reacting to the tragic loss of Cosby Show co-star Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Rest in peace. Definitely one of the greats. Grew up off that. Everybody did. Cosby Show. That sucks, man. Drowning. It's a fucked up way to go. Rest in peace, man. One of the GOATs. Prayers to the family.
The world is still reacting to the unexpected death of Cosby star Malcolm Jamal Warner after he would drown off the coast of Costa Rica while on vacation with his family. A part of the many reactions online and from amongst his peers, Warner's drowning has sparked a spread of hateful messages from racists who are now using the tragic incident to push negative stereotypes about Black people not being able to swim. One user would write, "Swimming and Black people don't mix," followed by another, "It's horrible what happened to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Prayers to his family and friends. But at least he died proving that we have been debating over for years. That once again, Black people can't swim."
Get the fuck out of here. Yo. Seriously? Fucking people, man. What the fuck is wrong with the world, man? People will say anything nowadays. People will say anything. Everybody tough. Behind a fucking computer, man. Like, that's fucked up. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. You gotta be a real asshole to say some shit like that. Who raised you? Who raised you? This is what you say at a time like this? That's crazy. So somebody punch you in your face, they'll be wrong.
Okay, I think we should at first start with the montage that was actually put together by Breakthrough News. It's good to do this just to remind ourselves that we're not going crazy on the topic of Epstein. Take a listen.
How is it that my father can be convicted of 34 crimes, but no one on Epstein's list has even been brought to light? I'm trying to figure out how that's possible, right, folks?
Talking about that Epstein.
It's almost like they're trying to protect those pedophiles for some reason. I can't imagine why, right?
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list.
Everybody in politics has a vice that's much worse than alcoholism, is the way that I put it. But we
release the list.
Yo, how they gonna be talking about the list? Talking about the list since 2023, and now all of a sudden it don't exist? Yeah, okay, all right.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
In this case, in Epstein's case, it is incredibly disturbing. We have flight logs, we have information, names that will come out.
I'm not ever going to let this story go because of what I heard from a source about Bill Clinton on a plane with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not letting it go ever. Ever.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Yes, sir.
That is unbelievable.
Now let's back up here because in case you missed it over the weekend, the first thing that transpired was that there was a confirmation that the footage, remember, it's supposed to be the raw footage from Jeffrey Epstein's cell. This is so transparent. You can watch this footage yourself. We're dropping 10 hours of raw footage for you to climb through. Turns out, actually, the footage was edited. Here's the story that broke and trended over this weekend. The headline is coming from Wired, and it tells us that the metadata shows that the FBI's quote-unquote raw Jeffrey Epstein prison video was likely modified.
So Epstein says she's not for you.
They stay lying.
And then
politics.
When did Trump make the comment about your age? Again, you were 25 at the time, right? So I mean, you were a 25-year-old woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
But
I was
was
a
it
woman,
after Epstein
right.
said that comment that he made the comment about age, or?
Yes. So he first said, no, she's not here for you, which immediately made me feel weird. Like, was there someone there, right, in that other room? And so that's another reason I was nervous. And so as soon as he said that, laughed, I made the face, all that stuff, they started to walk away into that other room where he's escorting him. He goes, come with me. And he takes Trump into this other room in the offices at 9 o'clock at night. And there's no one else in, that I know of in these offices, but was someone in that room. So I always wondered.
Well, I would just do cocaine. That was really, so not just, yeah.
That's down and dirty, right?
Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. They probably whispering about some young chicks right here.
So there's pictures of Melania and Trump and P. Diddy back in the mid-90s. And P. Diddy and Trump and Ivanka Trump got to look at each other.
Melania, you mean?
Yeah, Melania. Yeah. I'm sorry, Ivanka. Say, GoPro the boy, you can't tell me they wasn't fucking later.
Stop.
You can't tell me the tenacity that Diddy had sexually and his history. All these people went to this party. Why you think they together?
Charleston.
Why you? So it's some more pictures. Watch how they look at each other.
They're at many pictures. They're always at parties.
No, that's a Diddy party.
That's not a Diddy party.
So listen, man, there are so many pictures with Trump and Diddy. Why you think Trump said if they're mistreating him, I look into it? Because they buddies. They party buddies. Trump been hanging with niggas forever. Man, you can't tell me Diddy ain't. Man, but freaky as Diddy is, you think he ain't slide that pole up against that girl? Hey, how you doing, Miss Trump? And let her feel it, and then now they making eye contact with each other. And Trump a freak too. You can't be a billionaire and not be a freak sexually. Man, I know reality. I know men. These men party together or fuck together.
I knew your dad for a long time. He did that shit.
Yo, PBD looked at him. PBD looked at him like, bro, you gotta chill. You gonna get me canceled. Shout out to Charleston White, man.
Why did Ozzy Osbourne's farewell performance feel like a funeral land? Why did no one realize his body was already failing him? When Ozzy showed up in an all-black outfit, black painted nails, and seated on a throne shaped like a bat from hell, he looked more like a messenger from the underworld than a rock star. It felt to everyone like they were attending a grand funeral, not a concert. In reality, that was Ozzy's plan all along. He spent 2 full years preparing for that one moment. Parkinson's had left him trembling uncontrollably, unable to speak in full sentences, and struggling just to sit upright. His doctors told him there was no way he could ever perform again. But Ozzy was determined to return to the stage. Ozzy knew his illness had become a heavy burden on his wife, and he wanted to do one last show to earn some money and make sure she'd be financially secure. But he worried no one would show up, so he used the funeral theme to draw fans in. This was also a promise he'd made to his fans. He hadn't finished his tour 2 years ago, and he wanted to come back and apologize in person. Fans call him the Prince of Darkness. So Ozzy designed an all-black stage to show his respect for them.
Jason Momoa out there like a regular person, like he one of us. How Jason Momoa out there like he a civilian, like he not a millionaire, like he just out there like a regular, like one of us. That's crazy. Shout out to him.
Ozzy Osbourne has died at the age of 76. His family announced the sad news in a statement on Tuesday, revealing that the Black Sabbath icon has passed away. The statement reads, quote, "It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time." His cause of death hasn't been made public at this time. The singer had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease back in 2019. He was known for his time in the iconic metal band Black Sabbath. His family was also known as one of the first reality TV families on their titular show The Osbournes, which debuted back in 2002. He is survived by his wife Sharon, whom he married back in 1982, as well as their children Amy, Kelly, and Jack. Ozzy was also dad to kids Elliot, Jessica, and Louie with first wife Thelma Riley.
Youngblood has cried after finding out that Ozzy Osbourne has passed away after his long battle. The music world is in mourning today as legendary Black Sabbath frontman and solo icon Ozzy Osbourne has passed away at the age of 76. News of the Prince of Darkness's passing was confirmed by his family on July 22nd in an emotional statement that revealed he passed surrounded by love. The statement said he was at peace and felt loved by his family in his final moments. What was shocking was that at 5 in the afternoon on July 22nd, Sharon was online posting as normal. Then 2 hours later, she issues as a statement at 7 in the evening saying that Ozzy has passed. The tragic announcement comes just weeks after Ozzy gave what was billed as his final bow at a massive farewell concert at Villa Park in his hometown of Birmingham. Fans watched as he performed from a throne on stage, battling Parkinson's and other severe issues, yet still commanding the stage and thanking the crowd for all the love and support they've given him over the course of his career. People are really shocked by this. Just weeks ago, Ozzy was doing a meet and greet for fans in Birmingham after he did his final concert. People are shocked because they find it really strange to have seen him in real life, and then just days later he can be gone. Everyone is taking their time to show all of their support for the Osbourne family, and people are taking their time to share their favorite moments of Ozzy during his career. During all of this, Youngblood decided to speak out and share his feelings on Ozzy's passing. Underneath an article about it, Youngblood said, "We have lost the greatest legend of all time. In floods, no words." People were glad to see him speak out on this, especially seeing as his cover of Ozzy's Changes at his final concert was so highly acclaimed. Ozzy was a huge supporter of him, so it's great to see that he respects Ozzy's legacy and will maybe even carry some of Ozzy's influence in his upcoming music. Music will never be the same again again, now Ozzy is no longer here. But the important thing is that everyone who was influenced by him is supportive of him and really carries his torch and takes their favorite things about him and uses it as a great influence for their art in the future.
Sharon Osbourne has officially broken her silence after the heartbreaking news of Ozzy Osbourne's passing, and her message was exactly what fans expected: raw, emotional, and straight from the heart. She shared this post on social media today, and honestly, it speaks volumes about the love and connection they had. For decades, Sharon wasn't just Ozzy's wife. She was his rock, his manager, his biggest supporter, and sometimes even his lifeline. Their relationship wasn't perfect. They lived out their ups and downs in front of the whole world, but through everything, they stood together. And reading this post, you can feel how much of her heart is wrapped up in that loss. Fans have been flooding the comments with support, sending Sharon love, prayers, and condolences. And honestly, it's powerful to see so many people rallying around her in this moment. The reality is, Ozzy wasn't just a rock legend, he was a husband, a father, a man who built a life with Sharon by his side every step of the way. Sharon's words hit even harder because they're coming from someone who's been in the trenches with Ozzy, not just on the stage, but in life.
Yo, if you still here, I appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with me. It's my first video. So I'm glad that you made it to the end. Hit the like, subscribe, tap in the comments. Let's talk about it. I'm Brian, aka Clark Going Crazy. And I'm gonna be doing this a few times a week. It's a crazy world, so I'm gonna be reacting to some of the craziest videos I can find. Make sure you tap in. Stay tuned. Peace.